The
Okay.
cloud. Okay, so we are going to do we are about to kickstart our December version of our all consultant Zoom call. And today is a super fun topic. It is that last minute holiday hustle. So as all of you know, we only have 2 days left of Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, so 2 days left of our before our holiday cutoff. So that is it, to get the last little bit of PRV before the holiday cutoff happens. And of course, we're still gonna be pushing those last 2 months while taking 2 weeks, while taking a break too. It's kind of a fine line. You don't want to stop working your business, but you also kind of want to take a break. So we've got 2 days to really hustle and really hit it hard before we, take that little bit of a break. So we have got a lot of information to share, but we are going to let our friend Stacy Behringer, an SSD that does phenomenal things. She has already earned level 3 of this incentive. And I'm pretty sure top 75, right?
Yeah.
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 So top 75 right now. And I'm sure she will have no issues keeping it because she is a PRV queen. So she is going to give us all of her tips for her last minute holiday hustle. So I'll give it over to her.
Thank you. Okay. So I used to work my business different during the holidays. I would work until the cutoff. And then I would stop working my business, and I would almost be like annoyed when customers would try to get a hold of me for last minute things. But I've changed that the last couple of years, and I just take advantage of those last minute customers. There are so many people that are so busy. Like, everybody is so busy, and a lot of people work full time and they haven't had time to, get all of their Christmas shopping done yet. So I don't quit working my business. Well, I don't ever quit working my business, but I don't take my break until Christmas. And then I kind of take, like, between Christmas and New Year's, and take that week or so off. And really, you could even do almost 2 weeks, because everyone's relaxing, getting back into the swing of things, trying to clean their house. They're not really buying a lot then. So I take advantage of those last minute customers. And I have been using Hostess rewards for like probably 2 months to buy hand soaps and room sprays and fragrance flowers and wall fans and pods. And all of my gift bundles that I'm putting together are all from Hostess rewards. So I'm selling my Hostess rewards in cute bundles, so I can sell them a wall fan and pods for $30 even, with the cute little extras. And it's completely fine because I got it for free or half off. So I always tell my group that make it as easy as possible for your customers to buy from you, because it is so incredibly easy to click buy on Amazon. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, honestly. And it shows up to your house 2 days later with free shipping, but it's not in a cute box. It's not wrapped up cute. It doesn't have the extras. You can't just hand it to somebody as a gift. Like, you have to do the part of wrapping it and making it cute. So that is where we can step in and set ourselves apart from any box store. Like, if you can, make your gifts look like gifts when you hand them to your customers, it takes all of the work away from your customers. Like, I tell my group, or my VIP group, like, you tell me how much you want to spend on a gift. Like, you tell me your price, I will put something together for you. You don't even have to pick out the products if you don't want to. Like, you can tell me what you want, or you can tell me a price, and I will literally do everything for you. So I have had so many people take advantage of that. Let's see here. Lately, what I've been doing to really make sure everybody knows about my gift bundles, because you have to be careful what you say on social media and in public places. So I have been using my Amy templates. I changed every single one of them, from the follow-up template to the thank you template, to every single one of them that has like a message like, thank you so much for your order. But then it also says, if you still need last minute Christmas gifts, I'm offering bundles at my house that I can ship to you, or I can deliver to you that day. Letting them know that I have stuff on hand, because I do not want them to forget about me during the holidays. Like, I tell my group this all the time, because it really, for the longest time, I always thought, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to post too much on Facebook. But then the more I think about it, like, do you really think that like Walmart cares if they email you 3 times a day? Or, Nike sends you text messages throughout the day. Like, they don't care. They're trying to make money just like we are. And if you're not going to be in people's faces and present in the front of their mind, other people are going to. So don't be scared to use all of the possible, routes to get a hold of your customers these next couple days, because people are trying to spend money right now. Like, they're literally looking for places to spend their money. And if you are not reminding them every single day that you sell Scentsy and you have gift bundles and you are a real family and that they make a difference with you and you appreciate them, and just constantly reminding them that you are right there, they are going to click on Amazon and shop on Amazon. So you have to do whatever you possibly can to stand out in their minds. And whenever they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot, Aunt Judy needs a gift, I'll just call Stacy, because I know I can just run by and grab it. I won't even have to do anything. I can just take it straight to the Christmas party. I don't even have to wrap it. Like, you want them to know that you are reliable and that you're going to give them a product that they can be proud to hand to their loved one during Christmas. When I would talk about all the different ways to be seen, like, there are so many things you can do. And obviously I don't want you to feel like overwhelmed or, not love what you're doing, but I just feel like it's so important to be seen right now. And reels are a really good way to show your customers that how you're making your gift bundles and what they look like. You literally can just record yourself putting together a gift bundle on a reel and put a cute filter on it and add some Christmas music to it and post that on Instagram. You can take a picture of your kids with Santa hats on holding gift bundles. That's what I did on my front porch and talked about my little elves. You can post pictures of your gift bundles and just don't say that you have them in stock at your house, but just say if you would like to order a gift bundle, let me know. You don't have to, specifically say that you have it at home. They're going to assume that you do. You could have an open house. You can have a last minute open house. You can even do like a themed one, like besides Christmas. You could also do like, something for the husbands to come by and do something fun for them, like to where it's geared towards them and you have all of your products there, all of your gift bundles, and then you can wrap things for them and literally make it look like they put in so much work for their wives and their family, and all they did was come hang out at your house and you helped them get it all together. Get creative, mix and match your products. That's hard to say. Do like tons of different things, like whatever you have on stock. But I stocked up on the counter cleans and the dish soap, like the ones that were on the sale. I did buy some of those. So I'm doing like cleaning bundles, and you can give them to like your cleaning lady or a teacher. I just sent my son one of my kids colored on the floor at school. And so I made him write an apology letter and take in a gift bundle of the counter clean, the peppermint counter clean. And she used it at school. She was so thankful, but she
Oh, is it just me? Am I the only one here?
No, she's cutting out.
Okay. I was gonna say, I never know if
She's so into it though. She's doing good.
I never know if it's me or if it's actually happening.
Nice.
Stacey, you're up.
Cutting her magic off.
Stacy. Maybe. I don't see her. She's gone. No, she was there and then she's
Can
gone.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. My husband pulled up in my truck and my Bluetooth picked
Every
up in my
time.
truck.
Every time.
I
Okay.
know. So annoying.
Get back on your roll. You're doing so good.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you sound so quiet to me. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What the deal is here. Now my phone. Okay. There we go. I'm a hot mess, guys.
Oh, you're fine. We all trust me.
All right. So I bought cute extra stuff, and you still have time to like order this stuff on Amazon, 2-day shipping, and keep putting your bundles together. But they have the cutest like little face masks that you can put in. I've got if you guys have a Sam's or a Costco by you, they have so much Christmas candy. What else did I buy extra? Confetti. I don't know. You guys should see my office. I mean, seriously, it looks like a bomb went off on here, but I even posted a picture of what this looks like because I want them to know that like I am here and I am in it and I am available if they need something from me. I want them to know like I got tons of little like Christmas tins from the dollar store. Go hit up the dollar store and just be in their faces all the time. Send out text messages, emails, all of the things. Their money is burning a hole in their pocket. They are looking for gifts. It's such a good time to find new customers too. People that haven't bought from you before because they don't want to spend money on themselves. They're wanting to spend money on other people. So get in there. And then also every time somebody buys a gift from me, I put together a thank you bag for them. So not only am I making them feel like super special by making the gifts really nice, but I'm making them feel appreciated for shopping with me. So I got like popcorn and cotton candy and all types of stuff that I put together for the person buying the gift also. And I also tell them that like, if you shop with me, I not only make your gifts pretty and super easy, but I also spoil the gift giver. So I think that if you're getting creative and you're talking to your customers and you're doing all the things, people are going to shop with you. Post every single day on social media, follow up on your Amy templates every single day, and just work really, really hard right now because this is it's like a snowball, and you get your snowball going through the holidays because people want, in the fall and in Christmas, they want their houses to smell good and they're wanting gifts and it's the cozy season. So you get that snowball rolling real big and real bigger, bigger, bigger. And then it just coasts through, January and February and those months where they're like slower months. I mean, they're only as slow as you let them be, but these months are the good months where you can really get things in and get connected to new people. So if you guys have any questions, let me know.
I love that you talked about the snowball effect, about how and that's really how it goes. And I also love how you mentioned that months are only as slow as you let them be, because that is so true. And us going into we're 2 weeks away from January now, and January, some people say that it's the J months are slow, but January can be one of the best months. I've had a really great month, especially with Bring Back My Bar, with the end of a catalog, all of those things. So I love that they're only as slow as you let them be, because that is so freaking true. So Trish, I saw you on here. Do you want to go first? And then thank you so much. Did anybody have any questions for Stacy so she doesn't have to sit here the whole time if she doesn't want to? Do you have any questions? If you do, just feel free to unmute or type it in the comments, whichever, in the chat, whatever you would rather. All right. Well, if you think of a question, put it in the chat, ask me later, and I will get it to Stacy. But thank you. Oh, wait. Cassie says, do you publicly advertise the extra buyer gift?
So I do, but I just say it in a way that's not out of compliance. Like I'll say, I'll spoil the gift giver too, because that could be with samples. It could be with whatever. So I just watch how I say things. There's pretty much a way to get around everything and still be in compliance. I mean, other than like posting stock, but yeah, I definitely say that because I want them to know that not only am I going to make their gift pretty, but I'm also going to make them feel appreciated. And I've had people buy from me that have never bought from me before, just gifts, and then I spoil them also, and then they want to continue to shop with me. So I think it's a really good time to reel those new customers in.
Megan asked about if it was compliant to create a Facebook event for an open house.
Yes. So you can totally post about an open house. You just cannot say that you will have stock there. So you can say things like come, can you say come shop? Yeah. I guess you could. I mean, you would have you could just not actually post pictures of what they're going to be shopping. I mean, people just assume that, like when you're offering a last minute open house for husbands, they're going to know that you're going to have stuff available for them to actually gift. Otherwise, it would be pointless to have it. So you just have to watch how you say it. And if you have any questions, you can ask your upline, or you can even email compliance and ask them what they think about it. I think I saw one more question. Yeah, it's okay to make it public. Like anyone can see it. As it doesn't matter, like when it comes to compliance, like a public platform is anything on social media besides a message. Like you, your VIP group is still considered public. So even if you wanted to post in your VIP group that you have bundles in stock, you still cannot do that. It's private message only. So whether, and if an event is private or public, it would be same rules would apply.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions for Stacy? And like I said, if you can't think of it now, feel free to message me and then I can reach out to her and get an answer for you or whatever. But thank you.
You're
That was
welcome.
perfect. We appreciate you.
Bye,
We
guys.
appreciate Bye. Okay, so a little bit more about the open house that I'll kind of address a little bit because I actually have an open house, a personal open house happening tomorrow. So yes, I made a post. I made a event on Facebook that's public. And yes, I said, according to compliance, you can say, I'm going to have on-hand things for you to shop. I'm going to have stuff for you guys to shop from, whatever, things like that. You just can't say like, I'm going to have 7 wax bundles and I've got 4 very snowy spruce and so on and so forth. You can kind of vaguely say like, I've got limited stock of specific items. Make sure you come shop or whatever. Not, you know what I mean? Not like specifying like I have 4 very snowy spruce, for example, but you can be kind of vague about it and say that. And you could definitely say I have stuff on hand. So one thing that I also like to do if I need PRV is I'll say like, say this. So like tomorrow I have my open house happening. Whatever I don't sell in person, I'm going to say, okay, I've got stuff left for my open house. Who would like to see what I've got? And then I'm going to say, comment below if you want to know, if you want to shop what's left, whatever. And then once they comment, then I can private message them the list of what I have in stock. So that even you can do, and it's compliant. So if you've got inventory, if you've got stock, if you've got leftover pumpkin bundles or whatever, you can do things like that. So Trish, are you on here? Trish Nash, I think I seen you. I'm going to call up.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Can you guys
yeah.
hear me?
Yes, it's yours.
Okay, good. My computer is crazy tonight. So, I don't know that I have any magical things, but some of the things that have been working for me are just like Stacy said, those texts and the emails through Amy. I use Project Broadcast, so I also text people. And I have a that's working for me. So I think we probably should do another training on Project Broadcast in the near future because it's definitely changed my customers who contact me on a regular basis. And they, I had someone last week place a huge order and then call me today or text me today and say, hey, my dad wants something that smells like pine for his artificial tree. Okay, I gotcha. So that's definitely something for the future. But following up with all those customers saying, and I don't like to text a lot, but I'm texting them much more than I normally do. So a couple times a week right now, just saying, hey, that deadline's coming up, get your order in. Do you need anything? Because I do have some here. And those are private messages because those are one-on-one texts. So I can say, hey, I've got bundles here that I can get to you today. And I've had several people call me in the last 4 days with big orders of stuff that I have on hand. So that's worked. Rachel said this before, take little sample bags or little thank you cards, your information with you wherever you go, because you never know where that person's going to come from and somebody's going to need something last minute and they're going to contact you. So I don't go out a lot myself, but during the holidays, I find myself going out much more. So we went to a hotel this weekend and I left little sample bags in the hotel room. We go out to a local brewery during the 12 beers of Christmas. And we leave little things at the bar. So every time I stop at the gas station, I'm handing somebody a little sample pack or something there and letting them know on my note, I've got last minute gifts available for you if you need anything. Something I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of feedback on it yet. I just started last week, but I take my cash to the bank. And every time I take the cash to the bank, the girls are like, oh my gosh, your money smells so good. Like my dollar bills, they're counting them, they're like, it smells so good. I'm like, oh, that's Scentsy. And they're like, oh, wow. So I've been taking stuff to them regularly, but I just came up with this last week. And so I'm going to take and drop off. And I did some last week. And now I'm going not just to my bank, but to just local banks. and a scent circle because I stocked up on the Hostess rewards with the 3D ornaments. And I made this is not the size I made it, but a little tag, and it says, I can always count on you to keep track of my dollars and cents. Happy holidays. And on the back of it, it'll say, contact me for more with my name and my QR code. And I'm gonna hand that to the tellers at the banks. So, and then I'm gonna write on there, like, I have last minute gifts available because I didn't print that on there, but so hopefully that'll bring in some additional things. That's a group of people that I have not tapped into, really. So I think I'm gonna do that some more around this week. But just everywhere you go, restaurants, bars, hotels, doctor's offices. I had somebody call me Saturday morning. I was leaving town and I wasn't coming back till Sunday. And she said, last day of school is Friday. I need 5 teacher gifts. Okay. So she's coming tomorrow to pick them all up. Just make sure that you're reaching out to anybody you know that has those. And like Stacy said, making sure that you have them available. Your postal workers, where I work, I get the mail every day. So that mailman's going to get a gift from me and he's going to have all my information and know that up until Friday or up until Christmas Eve, he can grab something from me. Deliveries, my shoppers, my shipped shoppers, she calls me the Scentsy lady because I have her designated as my preferred shopper. So when I place an order on Friday night, she texts me and she says, hey, I got my scent circle hanging in my car. It smells so good. So last time she came in, I said, here's some hand lotion because I'm sure your hands are getting dry this time of the year. So she calls me the Scentsy lady and she's like, last time she came, she said, how do I order? And I was like, here's all your information. So you always got to be prepared and think outside the box. So hopefully I'll be able to come back to you next month and say that this bank sense thing worked out for me.
I love it. And somebody asked in the chat if you could post that in the group.
Yes, definitely. I plan on it.
Awesome. I love that. And oh, I think my service is jacked up now. I think maybe. Awesome. Hang on, let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Maybe that'll help. Hang on. Okay, can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We just can't see you. It's got your picture on it. You popped on for a second. There you are.
Okay, I got you on the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I love all that. I love the idea of just going into the bank. That's one thing that I remember Jen Audette taught me a long time ago was go into the bank. Don't go through the drive-through. When you're getting your Starbucks, don't go through the Starbucks. Go into Starbucks. All of those type of things where you can actually meet a person one-on-one instead of through a computer or through whatever else are ways that you can connect with people that can become customers, that can become hosts, that become team members, all of those things that you can have conversations with. So I love every bit of that. Thank you. Thank you. Katie, I've seen you pop on. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. And I do just want to add on to what you said. So I kind of have a different experience through the drive-thrus. So when I always have like my car bars, like my clips, and then I normally have like a scent pack or like a scent circle hanging up. And like, I also have like the little sticker, like my magnet on my side of my car that says I have catalogs on the side. So whenever I go through the drive-thru, they can smell it. And like, they'll hand me my drink and they'll be like, ooh, like, what is that? And I'm like, ooh, that's maple apple bourbon. Let me get you one. So like, I'll like hand them a sample of like whatever I've got. So, but anyway, so what's working for me this time of the month is pretty much I have a certain 6-pack that I am showing off to my best customers. So people that I know for a fact that they are last minute shoppers. They're kind of like posting on Facebook as well and like in groups, like, does anybody have like any ideas they're going to give like for the teachers or whatever? So I'm telling my customers, like, I have a 6-pack. You guys can divide it up into 3. That way, normally they have at least 2 kids minimum. So they're giving it this the 2 3-packs. And then 2, I kind of did what Stacy did. I went up to the Dollar Tree and my theme for this Christmas is gingerbread. So I kind of stole all the gingerbread tins, but it's fine. So I threw those in there. But yeah, basically just this month, I'm just kind of doing like the 6-packs. They've been working for me. And at the beginning of this month, I did my 10 bar special. So people got to stock up that way. So if any of you guys have never done the 10 bar special, I can post that as well in the group, just for the newbies that are on here. Or you could probably search it as well before I post it. Either way, I'll post it for you guys. But it's a really good deal for you guys, like for your new customers. Just do not post it on your actual Facebook page. Message them into a one-on-one because it's against compliance. But yeah, people love to stock up on the wax, especially now for the Christmas scent. So it's a really good special for them.
I love that. And another idea for the waxing, playing on what Katie said, is to do like mystery bundles. So people need gifts. So go get a bunch of 10s, like she said, and put 4 of them in there. Do 4 bars for whatever, 4 bars for 20 or whatever you want to do, and do mystery scents. And if you put it in a 10 and you put a bow on it, people are going to buy it regardless of what's inside because it's cute, it's fun, and it's easy and affordable. So I love every bit of that. Thank you, Katie. Amanda, are you ready? I seen your message, so. Amanda Dolly.
I guess I have to unmute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Just winging it as usual. So what I've been doing, I feel like you got to get your customers in the state of mind of gifts. So everything they ordered like in November, I made sure that I gift wrapped or did it super like over the top cute. So it almost gave them the idea that that Christmas is coming, right? Just trying to get them in that mood. I love what Stacy said about asking people what their price point is. So I just did a post and I put like a SpongeBob with all kinds of gifts and stuff. And I said, hey, comment below a price point and I will message you a bundle or something. So I'm going to try that out as well. But I was thinking about this today. I think we all kind of think about December 15th, that's kind of like of course, everybody messages me while I'm talking. December 15th is like what we all are like thinking about, right? But know that everybody still needs refills, right? Everybody still needs to order just their normal stuff. So don't give up come December 15th. That is so important because it's really easy to be in that state of mind that, all right, on the 15th, I can breathe again. Well, that's when we really come into play because any of our hostess rewards, we're able to just, make stuff. But I already forgot what I was going with that, but I was just thinking, like people are going to want some regular scents coming up. So I've been kind of trying to stock up on just like normal non-Christmas. And I'm thinking about doing kind of like a bundle like that, like after the holiday bundle, that would be really cute too. So I think that's all I have, but I think I need to get better about passing out business cards with samples because I do not do that. But that will be a great way to increase my community for sure.
I love the idea of doing like a post-holiday bundle and
Yeah.
like you said, and that I love the idea of doing like a holiday cleanup bundle where you've got like a counter clean and a dish soap or like a counter clean and an all-purpose cleaner or whatever, where it's like, because I know I love when I love getting my Christmas out. It's like my favorite thing in the world. But I also love when I take it all down and my house just feels empty and clean and everything's gone and it just feels like it's 3 times bigger. So I love that idea. I love being able to do something like that after the holiday rush. So
sorry. And I haven't seen you post this in a while. I remember like when I first started, really focusing on the all-purpose, putting a cap full in your mop water, because that's another sheer way to like hit your house with non-Christmas scent and really get it, because when you have all this Christmas stuff everywhere, you're not cleaning under your Christmas tree. You're not, there's a lot of areas that just don't get hit. So I think January is a big cleaning month because the moment you pick up all this stuff, you're like, holy shit, there's a lot of dust. There's pine needles, whatever. And so I think, after the 15th, we still peddle the gifts and stuff, but also know that people are going to be ready to start spring cleaning in January.
Yeah. Start fresh and start cleaning and all. I love that.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to do a Christmas hangover bundle.
Oh, I need that.
Christmas hangover
That's
bundle.
What about like gift wrapping? Like your back killing you. We could do Scentsy soak for after all the gift wrapping. How funny is that?
Oh, that's fun. Love it. I think Lisa is next. Lisa.
Lisa.
Hey, so apologize. I'm in bed laying here listening to you lovely ladies
Totally
and
put her
gents.
out on the spot.
That's why I was not on camera for a long time. But anyway, there are a couple of ideas that I've been doing that have been working. And I will tell you that one of the ideas I snitched from the fabulous Rachel Pence was showcasing things from clearance. So I totally snitched her idea and said who wanted to see some bundles up to, or some warmers up to half off, that kind of thing. And then in the comments, I started posting real life pictures. I found my own real life pictures. I didn't snitch all of hers. But the reason I did that was because we don't want to oversaturate with the same exact pictures. So if I had those warmers, I went ahead and took some of my own pictures, or I did find some more and others and I cropped them slightly just so they weren't the same pictures. So that was one idea I was working with. And I've gotten quite a few sales from it, believe it or not. It went rather quickly. And, when the leaders are doing something, I say, make sure you follow the leaders because it works. They're doing it because they've proven that it works. Other things that I'm doing is focusing on the what's trending. So the directors and above get to see a what's trending report, the top 10 things. My puppies are going to go crazy. But a top 10 trending report each week. So it tells you the top 10 items that have been selling, what's been going. So I like to share those with my team each week. And I share that with my customers. Why do we share what's trending? Because if people know what other people are buying, they want to have it too. And I'm not just focusing, it might not even be what the company says it's trending. It might be what my customers are buying. So I might have 10 customers that bought whiff boxes. So you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be sharing the whiff box. Plus this month it's super cool with the whiff box exclusive scent, which smells freaking amazing. If you haven't smelled it yet, those kinds of things, your customers need to see what you're doing, what other people are buying, what other people are looking at. So make sure you're sharing not just holiday things, because you know what? The holidays are going to be over in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's going to be done. As you just heard Amanda and everybody else say, they're going to be wanting to clean. They don't want to have Christmas warmers. That's okay. So showcase in the catalog things. Stargaze is a beautiful warmer, isn't it? Share with that, because there's your fireworks for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Those kinds of things they need to see and they need to understand, but you have to share the excitement that goes along with it. That's all I got.
I love that. I love that. I think we forget that sometimes that when I'm looking at a gift for somebody, I literally will purposely not choose the, Christmas blanket. Like say I'm getting my grandma a blanket. I'm not going to get her a Christmas blanket because I'm going to give it to her on Christmas. Christmas is over. Why would she want a Christmas blanket on Christmas? So not just focusing on the holiday things, focusing on warmers that are gorgeous and warmers that are great to have for the new year. And when you take your stuff down, and it's just, I feel like this, when things get hard in Scentsy, when things get more difficult, when it's not as easy, which is going to be after the holidays. It's just the way that it is. It doesn't mean that it's not going to go well. Doesn't mean you're not going to make any money, but things are going to get more challenging, I guess is the better way to say it. And I feel like a lot of times, when things are more challenging for me with my business, when I get creative is when things go really well. And I know not everyone is super creative. I understand that, but that's why it is important, like Lisa said, to see what everybody else is doing. Because if, and a lot of the stuff like that clearance thing, I didn't just come up with that. I seen somebody else do it. And then I rephrased it and made it my own. In the reindeer thing that a lot of us had success with, I didn't come up with that. Somebody else did, but sure as heck, I took it and it worked. So watching other people get creative with their business and find ways to create new bundles, to make things that are one of a kind for your customers, all of these things. So that's what is so great about following each other and feeding off of each other's creativity is I feel like that's a really big game changer for me personally in my business is when I feel like I'm stuck, I'm like, okay, what can I come up with? And I don't know if it's necessarily that it's a great bundle or if it's the excitement that I have because I love it and your customers can feel that. So it's a mix of both. So I think Nikki Henry never messaged me back. She was supposed to come on. I just messaged her to make sure she was good to go next. Nikki Henry. Nikki. She might be ignoring me. Possibly. Okay, so we'll give her a second to see if she was ready to pop on. And anybody else, if you have something to share, put in the chat that you would like to share, and you can unmute and you can come on too. But I'm gonna share a little bit about what I wanted to share, which is kind of just to reiterate what everybody else was saying, and then to remind everybody too, that once Wednesday hits, when Wednesday's over, we have other things that are coming. So we have a phenomenal January warmer of the month that everybody should be signed up for because it is a Better Together warmer of the month. So we need you've got your warmer of the month subscription. We've also got our Bring Back My Bar bundles. Those Bring Back My Bar bundles are a great way to prepare for January. We're going to have those scents available that are only available in January. And the best part of those is when people love those scents. Oh, okay, Nikki, it's fine. Those scents that it's a great way to grow your club, which is something that you're going to get paid off of every month or every third month or whatever throughout the year. And just shifting your mindset from holidays, green, red, Christmas lights to New Year, New Me, all of those type of things. And then we've got the last month of that incentive in January. So there is just so much stuff. And I mean, heck, we've got a solid 2 weeks and 2 days after Wednesday in December. So keep selling, get creative. And I know not everybody has stock on hand. So I don't want to only talk about stock on hand, although it is a great, way to grow your sales in December. One of the things that I'll do too, is we have a table on our front porch. And when we go out of town or something like this, I do this on Mother's Day too, is I'll make up bundles and I'll leave them on the porch with a price tag to where people can come shop even if I'm not here. So if I'm out of town at the lake for Mother's Day or something, I'll tell my customers, hey, I've got some bundles on the porch. I'll leave them there because I know that people are going to message me the day before Mother's Day and ask for one, or Christmas Eve or whatever. Have them out there that are easily accessible. Hey, I've got some bundles priced out on the porch. Stick the money under the mat or Venmo me and grab whatever you need. Another great way that I like to sell those bundles is through bags. So what I'll do is I'll make all these bundles up. I'll price them. I'll put them in a 31 tote or in a big bag, an IKEA bag or whatever, and send them to people to their work. And people can buy them and take them with them. And then I do give them post rewards for taking that by rebuying that stock. Okay. So that's another way, which again requires inventory, but you don't have to do that if you don't have it on hand. And then just remember, we do have 2 days where people can buy it off the website and still get it before Christmas. And just utilizing that clearance section, showing people what we have. I know you might know every warmer that we have. Like Lisa said, we've got a ton of other stuff. You might know all of them. Your customers don't. Your customers don't know every warmer that we have. So do, a warmer a day tomorrow or a warmer a day on the 15th and highlight a different warmer on your VIP group or on your Facebook page. Take the personal pictures that you can find on them. You can find them on Pinterest or Google or whatever if you don't have that warmer, and highlight one an hour throughout the entire day. You can do that tomorrow and Wednesday, where you're highlighting a specific product every hour that you're awake, maybe 7 to 7 or 8 to 8 or whatever. Highlight a specific product every hour from the website to where they can see those things that they may not know that we even have, and get that shipped to them in time for Christmas. Okay. You can even do a last minute, rapid fire pop-up shop and do an online party. You've got 2 days. I know it doesn't seem like much, but you have 48 hours that you could do a quick 48-hour flash sale, that you're doing an online party and giving people 2 days to purchase or whatever. Get creative. Think of those things like that, and just get yourself out there. All right. We know that you guys can do this and have a killer January paycheck and a phenomenal end of 2021. All right. So did anybody else want to add. So Donna said, I took this clearance idea a step further and sent my VIPs my older stock along with website clearance and marked it down as clearance items as well to move it to make room for the new. Yes. I love that. It is, you can do a virtual open house, just like we just said, like I just said, the rapid fire online party or whatever, or posting the things, do a virtual open house where you're doing an online group and you're posting those products that we have on the website every hour. Okay. And I will tell you, creating that type of, I need it now helps too. So, and it's kind of insinuating, but insinuate that stock is low if you have to sometimes. I know it's terrible. I know it's not really lying because we don't know. So I'll always say, like, we never know when this is going to sell out. These Yodas that are on sale, make sure you snag it now, whatever, those type of things, especially because you only have 2 days between now and when they're going to be able to get it before Christmas. So doing something like that, do a virtual open house, a rapid fire party, a flash sale, whatever you want to call it, and just get out there. Like I said, I'm doing an open house. You could plan an open house for next week, and sell your personal inventory, which we never say, don't do anything that's outside of your comfort zone, but place an online order for $200 or whatever, and buy $200 in stock, whatever. We want to ask if anybody is making financial goals for 2022. Yes, I love that. If you've got parties going on, make sure that you're also offering the gift of a business. Okay. You can offer the gift of a business using that host enrollment kit. Okay. So don't forget that that's also an option. It's also a gift, things like that. All right. So anybody else have anything they want to add? Anybody want to unmute? Any ideas that you have? It could help somebody tremendously with their business. So don't be shy. Okay. Speak up. Don't be shy. No one will judge you, I promise. And a little side note while we wait to see if anybody wants to hop on, is make sure that you are registered for World Tour. The last day to register for in-person World Tour, I think, is the end of the month. I think it's the 31st. We'll have to double check. So you only have a couple weeks left. So make sure that you're registering. We have people all over the country. So if you feel like no one's around you, I promise somebody is. Reach out to one of us. Reach out to me. I will find you somebody to sit with. I promise. Okay. So get registered. You got 2 weeks. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. And we will, let's see, somebody is doing New Year's Eve mystery bags. That's a great idea. New Year's Eve mystery bags for after Christmas sale. Yeah, get creative. Find ways to sell Scentsy in that week between Christmas and New Year's. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think, unless Trish, were you going to say something?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I see you pop up on my screen. I was like, oh yeah, she's here. Okay. All right. Well, we will plan on the probably the second Monday. Cause I hate doing the first Monday when it's well, no, because we'll be in Mexico. So not the first Monday. So probably the second Monday of January, we will do our all consultant call again. So make sure that you hop on. And again, make sure that you're utilizing the We're Better Together group, and posting any ideas that you have. There's no idea that's been heard too much. That's not good enough. That's not creative enough, whatever. Post, it can help somebody and we appreciate it. All right, guys, have the best day. Have a Merry Christmas. And we will see you later. Bye, guys.